All right, everybody, we're back. Welcome to Satine Harlow Sashay Away Shack, sponsored by Evo, your weekly recap show for Drag Wars Cycle 4, hosted by Mimi Imfurst from RuPaul's Drag Race. Bye, girl. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We're finally back. We had to take a hiatus for a week, but we're back and we're ready to give you more drama and bullshit. Tonight's show was absolutely fabulous. All of the girls had to serve zombie kind of couture for the runway. They had to be bridesmaids at the Mimi Imfurst and Josh Schonewolf wedding. I was your flower girl, naturally. Angelic and beat to the gods. Tonight's show was really, really great. I thought all of the girls did a really good job. A lot of the girls, their makeup was on point. We'll get into who I thought was the best and who maybe was lacking tonight. I really can't wait to get in here and really talk to the girls because this challenge was incredible. And all the girls, honestly, I have to say, really blew me away. When it was good, it was really good. And when it was bad, it was pretty goddamn bad. So let's grab your mentors and your winner of the challenge this week and the poor girl who had to sashay away. I am here with my best friend. I say it every week with this fucking idiot. Miss Brooklyn Ford, you have never looked better in your entire life.
Thank you so much. How are you?
Smile. The smiles that could launch a million careers.
Do you like my nails?
I love your nails.
Honey, you like my nail. You like my nail, honey, just one.
It's all nice and Japanesey. So, you and I every week read this bitch. Miss Ariel Versace.
Ah.
She blew. Miss Ariel Versace.
Ah.
She blew me away tonight. From the looking like the bitch from Beetlejuice. It was sickening. I want to know because you and I have been waiting for this fucking moment since week 1. Please, because I know that you're waiting to fucking say stuff. Here, tell everyone why you're so proud.
I'm definitely proud of Miss Versace because she finally stepped up her fucking game and she started listening to her mentor. Finally. Good job, Ariel Versace. Your look was so on point. You did great. That's it. Keep going. Don't stop. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
So when it comes to runway tonight, they had to be bridesmaids. I want to know, in your opinion, whose dress did you really gag over? Because there were some really, really good ones. Who did you feel really brought their A game for the runway with overall look?
I'm going to say with overall look, I'm going to give it to Jenna Tall. It was head to toe. It wasn't necessarily 80s, but I'm nothing for a rule breaker. I enjoyed the whole thing. It was put together. It was well done. It was well executed. So she would definitely be my top.
To me, it was kind of giving me like a little bit of a McQueen vibe, and I lived for it because she finally did something, in my opinion, that was dark, but still very fashion forward. I thought it was absolutely fabulous. Those fucking nails as teeth. As teeth. It reminded me of that movie, Teeth, with the like pussy with the teeth. Yeah. Bro, pussy. So, I want to know, we're about halfway through the competition. Yeah, isn't it fucking crazy? I don't know. I'm just saying that. I don't know numbers. However, I'm not good at math. I'm just pretty. But I want to know, what girls do you feel still are kind of dragging along and not really bringing their A game? Like, who do you want to see next week bring their shit so severe that they could win it? Think of the girl that is the biggest underdog in the competition that next week you're like, finally, we saw something from you.
I'm definitely going to have to say Satine Harlow. I feel like next week is her week.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, she's really beautiful. She's just kind of relying.
Not a quitter. She's not a quitter. I want Farrah Mascara to annihilate whoever she may have to go up against. Text Save Farrah to 22333 starting Monday. Hopefully, Mimi, I'm first. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 5 p.m. I want Farrah to really not let this get to her because she is up against two really big girls. Fat joke. I'm spitting like Mimi, I'm first. Oh my God.
No, it's just we have more lighting.
Oh. I definitely want, me and Farrah are going to have a big sit down, and next week is her week.
I agree with you, actually, because Farrah was the one girl, when she entered the competition, I really thought that she was going to slay. And I feel like she's still kind of holding back a little bit. I want her to let go. I know, I can't even look at the two of us. We look so gorgeous. I mean, I'd fuck me. I am here with my sister and one of your mentors every week here at Drag Wars Cycle 4, Miss Bev. How are you doing, darling?
I've never felt prettier.
I see that you've got a case of Nivea Shea Pink Eye.
Ew. And I lost my eye.
I was like, well, that's going to get edited out. So, tonight's show was a lot to take in. It was a lot. I was very happy with most of the performances. Like I've been saying to all the girls, we're about halfway through the competition.
I realized in past weeks I don't cheat to the camera. I'm going to cheat to the camera now.
Oh, she's working angles, honey. I hate everything you stand for. So tonight's performances were rock and roll versions of burlesque numbers. So I want to know, we're about halfway through the competition. They had to do rock and roll burlesque numbers tonight. In my opinion, I felt like some of the girls did not understand what burlesque actually is.
Not at all. It was like 40% comprehension.
This is what I'm going to say. About halfway through the competition, don't you think some of the girls should be researching a little bit more? And what I want you to say to the girls out there, being a winner of All Stars and being a very seasoned, I want to say, being a very, very seasoned queen, and you started very, very...
Awfully.
No, you started as a one-trick pony, and now you honestly, I have to say, you every week gag the shit out of me whenever I see you perform. It's absolutely fabulous. I'm going to say to these girls that maybe are not familiar with a certain, I guess, challenge that they're given, what advice can you give to them to really meet the criteria?
Think outside of the box. Think what's expected, and then try to go completely.
Sorry.
Suddenly I'm talking to Alyssa Edwards. Come on, Natch. Do something completely different because anyone can just do what's expected. We saw that a lot tonight, like just the expected. Oh, you have a number that includes body parts, so you're gonna. And it missed. There was a lot of missed opportunities tonight, and what if I was very proud of my girls tonight because I feel like my girls brought something completely different, and I appreciate that. And if the key to winning this competition is bringing something that's different and something that's not been seen before, and especially with the challenge for next week, which is
so fun.
They have just random jobs. That's great. Bring something completely unexpected to that.
I agree with you. I thought that your girls were fabulous tonight. What I want to know is out of the other girls who are not on your team, who do you feel is a bitch to look out for? That you're like, shit, maybe I should have picked them.
Alexiana Lee. I'm just kidding. We'll edit that out. Lasagna entree. I honest to God, if she had not been dead last in the choices, I would have totally waited and saved my bids for her because I think she's talented. I think she's smart. I think she's a genius when it comes to interpreting a challenge. I just wish I would have remembered that because she went dead last. I'd already given up all of my votes. I'm very happy with the girls I got, but I think Lasagna is a girl who's brand new. She brings something different, and she's a queen to watch out for because she's so smart.
I agree with you 100%. To me, Lasagna, and I've said it since week one, that bitch doesn't only in my opinion, deserve to win the entire competition. I want to see that bitch on RuPaul's Drag Race. I want to see her on a huge platform. She's amazing. You're amazing.
You've never looked better.
Thank you. Get out of my sight.
Give it up for nicotine awareness.
Yes, give it up for what's-her-face. I'm here with your guest mentor for Drag Wars Cycle 4 tonight, Mr. Josh Schonewolf. How are you, baby?
I'm really good. What a fun night that was. Yeah.
It was a night. It was a night. So this is your first time mentoring at Drag Wars. What did you think?
I thought that it was like really fun and like I felt like someone shook up my head with their hands really hard. Earthquake brain, yeah. It was really fun. It was just like a lot of really talented up-and-coming queens all under one roof competing for the same thing. It's kind of crazy. It's fun.
So obviously this is your first time here. I want to know, out of all of the girls who you maybe haven't seen perform before, who completely blew you away tonight that you were just like, oh shit, like she brought it on another level?
Honestly, I've seen Ariel Versace perform a few times, and I've never seen her at this level. Ariel really brought it. And I made a couple jokes that she was like an avatar. She was blue. She was not a zombie, but her performance was amazing. And if you were here, you know what I mean. But yeah, she was great. And a lot, like I've never seen Shanae and Lasagna perform ever, but they were great too. There are a lot of really good girls in this thing. Yeah.
So I'm curious, what advice can you give to Ariel Versace, who won tonight? What advice can you kind of give to her, being a guy who's produced so many drag shows in the city, and you really do know a lot of the city's best drag performers? What advice can you give to her in a competition setting to kind of keep her in the top?
I think that Ariel suffers from what a couple drag queens in town suffer from, which is afraid of looking weird-itis. And I think as soon as she gets over her look and embraces her confidence, I think that she's going to go really far. Someone really new to drag, I feel like they get really defensive about their look. And then as soon as they get over how beautiful they are, they're like, okay, now what am I? And I think Ariel's really funny, and she's really a high-flying drag queen. So she needs to like really find out who she is as a performer, and then I think she is gonna rock it up. Yeah. After tonight, I'm convinced.
Bam, I agree. I think tonight's performance, she was absolutely fabulous. I want to see her be ugly for once. I just want to see her ugly it up. I mean, I was like, bitch, clearly I didn't do that. I went for natural.
Well, you never ugly it up. You're always beautiful.
Well, thank you.
Unless
it's this.
Yeah, you're a zombie too.
Yeah. Serving cadaver realness. Yeah! Get out of here. I love you.
Bye. Thanks.
You're fine. I'm not getting paid for this. Wait.
You're getting paid what you're worth.
Oh, fucking cunt. I'm here with Miss Mimi Imfurst. Yay! Yes, girl. I'm getting that Sinful Sunday rate. You have the most beautiful makeup I have ever seen you in.
I can't put any of that on camera.
You're such a cunt. I am here with your hostess, Miss Mimi Imfurst. How are you, babe?
I'm dying for tonight's performance.
I told you to stop eating Christy out when she's on the rag.
Well, you know.
So, tonight's show was so much fun. Is this the zombie look from All Stars that we never got to see?
Well, haven't you figured that out by now that every look I'm wearing tonight and this entire season of Drag Wars are looks that you never got to see during Drag Race because I was way too busy to do more than one episode.
Yeah, because Chad Michaels deserved it. So I want to know.
On that note, thank you for the interview. Goodbye.
So tonight, I really have to say though, all the girls were fantastic. I was kind of blown away. Now there obviously were a few. That was fun. I like that. There were some girls tonight who fucking sucked though. I'm not gonna lie. There were a couple. Most of the girls were really good. There were a couple that were awful. In your opinion, I know I'm not supposed to say they're awful, but they're not, but their performances were awful. Okay? The girls aren't awful. Their performances were awful. I want to know what girl after you saw this week. You look like Neveshe's asshole on your face.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
I want to know what girl next week do you really think has to step up the game and really bring it?
All of them. No, honestly, I will say this, and I'm not just giving like a pageant answer. I think this is the best season of Drag Race we've had. Usually at this point in the competition, still be 3 or 4 girls. I'm like, they gotta go, and then it'll be a real competition. The competition's on, bitch. We're at the point where everybody's pretty sickening. So you make a mistake, you have a bad mix, you don't bring people, or you have an off night, or any of those reasons, you end up in the bottom 3, and then it comes down to lip sync. I'm really kind of it's very hard every week because 2 talented girls are going to be lip sync for their life every week here going out. So good luck, everybody, and just deliver it and kill it.
So what advice do you have for the girls who are in the bottom for next week, for the new challenge? What advice do you have for the girls to really kind of get out of that bottom and out of that lull and really be the stars of the competition?
Make bold choices. And I mean that for everybody. It's like even if it's off, if it's a bold choice, chances are you're going to get more votes than just having a mediocre kind of middle ground performance. People don't know how to respond to that. So, you can't play it safe.
In your opinion, who do you think played it safe tonight?
A lot of people, actually. I thought there were very few risky performances. I thought there were people that really just really stepped up and delivered a memorable performance. Dinah B. Soar tonight, hands down to me. She was in the top 3. I don't know why, but her performance tonight was one of the most memorable performances that I've seen in Drag Wars, and I've seen a lot of them. Ariel's performance was really great. Every time Pretty Girl does something, it's interesting. And I really thought that, I have to say that I think that Lasagna, actually, I thought her performance was so rock and roll, so like burlesque in like a rock and roll kind of way that, she's so interesting to me. She really is.
She, to me, is one of the front runners in the competition. I really think that she, out of any of the girls,
I think there are about 7. In my mind, there are about 7 front runners. Yeah. And and then there's, but there are other people who are slowly creeping up. So, it's anybody's game. Yeah.
See, in my opinion, I'm giving it to Alexiana Lee. I think that she was really, really good, and I'm glad to see that she's doing so well.
We're currently looking for a new host of Satine's Sashay Away Shack. If you are a shady bitch, it will not be cherry pop. Absolutely not. Well, I gotta go drink. So we'll see next week. Exciting week. It's You Better Work, Bitch. They gotta be famous women professions. Special guest judge Gunnar Montana. It's gonna be fun. And the week after that, we have a RuPaul's Drag Race girl from season 6.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Perfect.
Little teaser for y'all. All right. I'm going to go drink.
Okay.
Bye.
Go where? I am here with your weekly winner, Miss Ariel Versace. Congratulations, Fish. How are you?
Not that orange this week, surprisingly.
No, you finally counteracted that shit with some goddamn blue. If only you fucking listened to me. However, I'm very happy that you're not bright orange this week, my beta-carotene sister. Now that you're in the top, I want you to dish some bullshit with me. Who tonight do you feel was the weakest competitor? Oh. And at this point in the competition, we're about halfway through. Who do you think should have brought their A game and did not?
Oh, do I really have to say somebody?
Yeah, bitch, you have to say somebody and answer truthfully, cunt.
Oh my god, I don't know. Okay, sorry. Everyone's gonna fucking murder me. Am I allowed to say that? It's fine.
Yeah.
So everyone's gonna murder me, but like I love Shanae, but I didn't get it this week. I love her. Happy birthday to her, but I didn't get the performance itself.
And now, next week, you're doing what you do best for the challenge. You're serving prostitute realness. Finally, something that you'll excel in.
You know.
Well, I want to know, what kind of tricks are you going to have up your sleeve? Because I already know the way that you work, bitch. Your mind's already fucking working. What can we expect?
A lot of spray tan. You gotta tell me where you get your wedge sneakers. Gonna rock that out.
It's gout season, bitch. Fuck off.
Just a lot of rhinestone, a lot of ripped pantyhose, a lot of ripped fishnets. You know, a lot of disgust.
So when we see you on the corner at 12th and Locust later, you're working, trying to get inspiration, correct?
I'm a little more high class than that.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm done with you. Give it up for Ariel Versace. I am here with Miss Cara Kouture. How are you doing, love?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm good. So unfortunately, you had to lip sync for your life, and you sashayed away. I thought you did a really, really great job tonight. Coming from me, I think your makeup is on point. I'm living for the 2 contacts, bitch. She looks sickening. So I want to know, you did have to sashay away. However, if you felt that there was another bitch, she didn't have to be in the bottom 2. Who do you felt was the weakest player in the game tonight? And who do you think deserved to be lip syncing for their life that maybe wasn't there?
I don't know. Everyone did really well tonight.
I don't want pageant answer. I want, who do you think fucking sucked and deserved to be in the bottom 2?
I think this week, I feel like Shanae didn't really do burlesque per se. And that was like a big part of the challenge. Like that was supposed to be what we were doing. So I feel like that was kind of lacking.
And whose performance tonight absolutely gagged you? That when you saw them, you were like, fuck, they were really good.
Lady Fahrenheit, of course, my burlesque sister, she killed it. And Dinah really surprised me tonight. I was not expecting that at all.
Me neither, bitch. I was front row and I thought that I was gonna get fucking impaled by that goddamn knife that she had on stage.
I thought that knife was gonna go flying.
No, it was like Anne 2.0 from All Stars. The whole time I was walking around backstage, checking to make sure I didn't have any like bleeding wounds. But yeah, no, I thought they were good. I thought it was good. I also want to know, for next week, who are you the most excited to see in the competition?
Ariel, I think I want to see what she does with Prostitute. Because I think that'll be really, really fun.
She's not far off. Thank you, Cara, for talking to us. You're absolutely fabulous, and I can't wait to see more from you. Well, thank you all for watching. I'm really excited for next week's challenge. Can't wait to see what these bitches pull out as far as careers. Thank you all for watching every week. Don't forget to like this show and subscribe and share it. I'm fucking bombed right now, so I want to go to the bar and drink. Bye, girl.